Okay, so this one is 2 triangles equals 1 square. So first of all, I had already decided on my photo. I printed that on my Canon selfie. I'm going to mount it on some yellow cardstock, and it's a picture of my friend and I when we went to Crop and Create last year, 2017. So I'm going to double mount it. I'm going to mount it on the yellow first, and then using a different side of my ruler, I'm going to mount it on the black. So right away I got 2 layers, and I didn't know if I wanted to layer this one. So you're going to see me playing, with layering, and I decided to do another page to do the layering. So this one, what I'm going to decide to do is to take 2 of the pattern papers and I'm going to cut them in half, so making a large triangle. You see when I put it up against the gray pattern right there, I'm like, ooh, I really like that, except I want them to touch together. So I'm going to take the yellow and I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to take the black and I'm going to cut it in half. And then when you put them together, it's going to make a 6x6 pattern, but it really frames the picture really well. So again, I'm going to put it on my trimmer so that it goes from edge to edge, from corner to corner, and then I'm going to cut it right in half. I'm going to take some washi tape. I'm going to glue the background or tape the background using the washi tape so it doesn't move, and then I'm going to put the photo right over top. Now, the only thing I made sure was one of those pattern papers had some arrows on it, and I wanted the arrows to go from side to side and not up and down, so I just made sure that I used the pattern paper that had the arrows that went from side to side. Now I'm going to mount the photo on that gray pattern, and that gray pattern, instead of leaving it right at the 6x6, because then it would have been the same size as the other one, I cut it down to about 5 3/4 to 5 3/4. I just made sure that it was a little smaller than 6x6 so that it would really stand out. Now I wanted that whole thing to really pop on that aqua background, so I'm going to remount it again using that same cardstock, because I had mounted my 4x4 at first, but the 6x6 was bigger than the 4x4, so I feel like I'm getting so much more for my pattern paper, because I'm kind of, most of that 6x6 is empty in the back, but it doesn't really matter because nobody's going to see that. So I feel like I'm getting extra from my cardstock. At first, I cut that 4th pattern paper with the flowers. I cut it in half, thinking maybe that, I could use it as another layer on that, in behind that photo. But I just didn't like how that looked. I just liked the way the patterns were going, and I just like that it really pops off the layout. So I'm just going to start working on the embellishment clusters. This is another one that was super quick. It took me 32 minutes to put this page together. Once I had, matted my photos, then it was just a matter of grabbing the embellishments that I had put with this page kit, start dividing them in between the embellishment cluster. I'm going to end up doing an embellishment cluster at the bottom left of the layout, on the top left of the photo, and then right underneath the photo to the right. Now, whenever I don't use a lot of pattern papers like this, like it's basically, there's a lot of white space, I like to use an embellishment that is oversized. So in this case, it's that huge circle that says adventure. And because I don't have a lot of other stuff going on, I find that it's the perfect place to use some of these oversized embellishments. I find that a lot of times I'm finding that the embellishments are a little too big. I wish they would size them down a little bit, but this is the perfect case where you can use some of these embellishments on a layout and not feel like there's no place for it, no room for it, because it's just so big. Now there's another sticker that had kind of a plus sign in the middle, but I didn't want to use the plus sign, so I just cut the sticker in half. I'm going to use it in a few spots. I had a washi tape that I had put with This page kit, I cut it in 3 so that I could use it in all the 3 different embellishment clusters. There was a little banner or a word banner that said "Believe in the Journey." And yes, it's a picture of myself and my friend going to Crop and Create, and they had this like Polaroid that said Moncton 2017. But I just want to do, and I don't even do a lot of journaling. I just want to do a page about how this girl, she's my adventure girl. She loves adventure, and she loves to go on girl trips and just do some fun stuff. I've gone on so many adventures with that girl. So that's basically all my journal is going to say. This girl is my adventure buddy, and I put love her. At first, I was going to do use the top of that ticket that said, I can't remember what it said, but it was the only thing that was aqua. And I didn't want to start having to bring in some, more aquas to put in all the different embellishment cluster. And the bottom of that ticket was yellow. So I just ended up ripping that off, and I'll just use it on another layout and putting the yellow sticker. Then the bottom cluster, I just use part of a tag or label, and then I put a little light bulb, because she always comes up with great ideas of stuff that we need to do. And then that, like I said, that oversized die cut says adventure, and that's what I'm talking about. She's my adventure buddy. And then there was another little sticker that said loves, so loves adventure. I'm going to put some enamel dots, some enamel hearts. At first I put the word love at the top of the layout, but I don't like how it overhangs off that ticket, so I'm going to put that at the bottom. I had a few enamel stickers that I really wanted to use that were leftovers from other layouts, so I'm going to use that. And I also had this little camera that was left from previous layouts, so I'm going to end up using that. So it's nice to have that little container next to you, and when you're ready to, as you're doing other layouts, you can pull that in and use some of this leftover embellishments. I'm going to add some mist in black, and that's going to complete this layout. So next, we're going to use some punches to make our background. So see you there.